Thanks, Karis, for joining us on the Small Ball podcast. How are you doing?
Doing good. Thank
Yeah,
you for asking. How about you?
good. I'm doing good. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through these questions and ask you these different questions and try to get some discussions out of you, and we'll see how we go. All right.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep. Yep.
What is your walk up song and why did you choose it?
Oh boy, what's the name of it? It was All the Lights by somebody I don't know, and I didn't really even know the song. I remember we were texting in the group chat for to send walk-up songs, so I got stressed out and like looked a whole bunch of them up like on TikTok or whatever, and that was the first one that came up that I liked. So I don't even know the rest of the song. I
Okay.
just like the part that came up, so that's really the only reason. I'll probably change it this year and put more thought into it.
No, Southside doesn't do walk up songs, right? This would be more for your travel team.
Well, we did walk-ups a little bit last year, and then we got yelled at because we were focusing too much on them and not the actual game.
Oh no, that's part of the fun.
Yeah, so we did them for like half the season, then we stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then there's some girls don't even they didn't have one. There was one girl I interviewed this year from Freedom. She's like, I don't know, and I'm like, what kind of music do you like?
Yeah,
She,
I'm definitely gonna put some more thought into it this year and pick a song that I actually know all of the
yeah,
words to.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I think um, high school should do more of that. A lot of high schools don't have the audio system, but
Yeah,
um,
it's definitely a nice way to like make the game more fun, I guess,
yeah,
because music.
for the kids and for the people watching too. I mean,
Yeah.
make it a little bit more entertaining.
Hmm.
Okay, so then here's another easy one, or maybe it's not easy because you didn't get to think about it. So if you can describe your softball career in one word, what would it be?
Um, I'm
Or
gonna
wait,
say crazy for sure.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so why crazy?
Well, I guess I just remember from whenever I was little, just playing and always wanting to be a catcher, and then for a while I wasn't. And then now I guess everything has worked out to where I am, which is great.
Yeah,
So it's definitely been a roller coaster.
yeah. You like catching then? Like that's your
Yeah, I
favorite
like
position?
it most of the time, except in practice whenever I have to catch and don't get to hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the downside with you guys being small. You probably don't have a lot of catchers on your roster, huh?
Yeah, last year I was the only one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that makes it tough.
yeah.
Um, so do you catch with your travel team too?
I didn't play this past season because I went like a school trip to France and Spain for like 2 weeks, and then I went to Italy for a month. So I didn't play because I figured it wouldn't be worth it
Right.
because I was away all summer, but the year before I did.
So are you going to play travel this year?
I'm not sure yet. I
You're
think it
still
all
thinking.
depends with how everything works out with college and stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you're what'd you do over there when you went to
Um,
Italy and all?
well, for the school one, it was just kind of like tourist type stuff. And then the other one was like kind of focused on cooking and things like that. There was also like tourist activities involved, but we did like a cooking school and stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is that what you're interested in when
I
you go to
mean, not
college?
really.
No.
Not really. I
It was
just
just
wanted to go
something to
to
do.
Italy. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet. I've never been there. I'm not a big like I like staying on American soil. I'm not a big traveler.
Yeah, I definitely want to go more places too. So for college, like I was looking at ones that have like programs to study abroad and stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do game day. It's called game day essentials. All right. So
Okay.
what's your go-to pregame snack or meal that gets you ready for the games?
Um, I don't really know. Whatever everybody else has a snack on, really, because usually, obviously the games are like right after school. So, I'm usually not prepared because I'm never prepared, I guess, for that.
Yeah.
So I usually just eat what everybody else has and take their food.
Okay. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Does the school give you anything like when you guys get on the bus or anything?
Not really,
No.
no. I remember, I think last year we got out like super early for a playoff game, like maybe like 11 o'clock. And I think we ate something like they give us food then, but that was it.
Yeah. Some schools do and others don't. It's kind of.
Yeah, we really don't do anything like that.
All right. So let's go to the next question here. Do you have any superstitions or rituals that you swear by?
Um, I usually never take any of like my bracelets off or my necklace off. Now I don't have to, but I used to keep it on until I got yelled at
Yeah.
before they changed the rules. I don't know,
Yeah.
I just like to keep them on. Um, and yeah, that's probably it,
Do
honestly.
they mean anything on there, or you just have them?
No, I just wear them all the time,
You just
honestly.
like them?
So yeah, I just hate taking them off.
You have them on now?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's just
So
keep
who
them on that
makes
I
them?
took
Do
off.
you make them, or did someone make them for you?
Well, this one I got in France. It's just my watch, and then these are ones that I got with my friends and stuff.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. I know. Were you big on those? I don't even know what they're called, but they're like rubber bands, and you make bracelets out of them and stuff.
Oh yeah, I used to do that all the time whenever
Yeah,
I was younger.
my kids did that too.
Yeah, all the time.
All right. What are they called? I don't even remember.
They're like a rainbow loom.
Rainbow loom. That's
Yeah.
it. Now I remember. Okay, cool. So now on the field, right? So that's what we're gonna get to when you're playing here. So what's your most memorable moment on the field? And then it could be like a big win or a big play or something. What's your biggest memory?
Um, Probably hitting a home run at Union. I remember they told me after that that was the only like I was the only home run on their field that whole season. And also hitting another home run with Meyer Ringhoff, who's my pitcher.
Okay.
We both hit one that day, and it was just a nice moment for us.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Yeah.
Union's really good. It's crazy how
Yes.
every
Yes, they're
year
so
they're
good.
good.
Yes. We want to beat them every year, but we come up short. We're really trying this year though,
Yeah.
so hopefully
Yeah.
hopefully we can get it done.
I don't know what they have this year. I know last year they were. I actually streamed that game that you guys
Oh
played
yeah,
Union
we
at
got
home.
yeah, we got
You
destroyed.
got yeah. But they were really good. I'm like, how in the world
Yeah.
are you guys playing a team like that?
Hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I know they were talking about how they wanted to move up or but somebody didn't let them like move up to 2A or different like classification or whatever, but they didn't let them for some reason.
I swear
Yeah.
they force other teams to move up, and
Hmm.
they really don't want to.
Yeah.
You have a
They
team
need
that's
to move
willing
up.
to. Yeah, I mean they're
Hmm.
not really getting challenged, and
They're
I mean
not. We
with you guys, but I mean like isn't El Equipa in your is
No, I
who
don't think so.
is like there was a
There's
couple teams that are just like
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really have any competition, so I don't blame them for wanting to move up and to play other people.
yeah.
I mean, they
So
probably like winning all the time, but it's not good whenever you don't even have to try to win.
right. Okay. So yeah. So I expect you guys to challenge him this year, right?
Yes, our coaches are already texting us and wanting us to get work in, which is nice. I'm excited for it because volleyball just ended, so I'm ready to get into something else now because I'm
Okay.
bored.
Do you play other sports, basketball?
I played basketball last year, but I don't think I'm gonna play it this
You're not
year.
going to
It
do it
like
this
it
year.
takes up a lot of time, and I'm not very good at it.
Yeah.
Like last year, I could have been doing stuff with softball, but I was at basketball.
Okay.
So I'm definitely gonna work throughout the winter on softball instead
Now
of doing basketball.
what would you do during the winter for softball?
Well, our coaches usually have us do like I don't really know what they're called, but those like boxes. It might be like like the boxes that they put on the floor and you like hop in and out of them. I don't really know how to
Okay.
describe it. It's like speed and agility type stuff, and then we'll
Yeah.
hit. And then the trainer at Southside does like plyometrics and stuff, so I'll do those too.
Okay.
And then Mr. Venosi was talking about doing stuff in the weight room too
Okay.
to try to get us to gain more power, which is a great idea. So I'm
Yeah.
excited for that.
Neil
Yeah, Neil.
Bernucci. He's my neighbor.
I know, he tells us all the time.
Yeah, he lives down the street from me a little bit. Nice guy.
Yeah,
I like him.
all the time.
All right. He says good things about me, I hope, right?
Yeah, he does. He's something, man.
He actually, he wanted me to interview you.
I know. He sent me a message while I was away, and he was like, I can't wait for you to get back. I have something to tell you. I'm like, all right. And then he told me about this. I'm like, okay, I'd be interested. He's like, yes, you have to do it. I'm like, all right. All right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you doing it.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun for you girls, and I enjoy doing it. So, all right.
I would like to see you walking around at the game. Like I saw you at the Beaver tournament in September.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a few games. I think, did I do one of your games? I tried to do everyone once, I think.
I think you did us against Blackhawk, maybe.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like getting out. In the spring, it's hard because my daughter still plays, so it's kind of
Central Valley?
No. She plays at Youngstown State.
Oh, okay, in college.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of I got it. I mean, I'm going to her games first, so and I kind of fill in the gaps with high school games. So
yeah.
But after she's done, then I'll be able to do it a little bit more frequently. Okay, here we go. Next question. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Who's the toughest pitcher or hitter you faced during your high school career? Actually, it'll be pitcher because you don't hit.
Yeah.
Or wait a minute. Hold on a second. You don't pitch.
Yeah,
so
I
you
don't pitch.
Hitter. Okay. So who's the toughest pitcher?
Definitely me approved from Union.
Is she back again?
Yeah, she's in my grade. Yeah.
Okay. So don't they have a younger girl who's even better?
I don't think so. At least not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I think she's what they've got, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but when you go up against a good pitcher like that, it's tough. Is that who pitched when I streamed your games?
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah, she was good. She has a wicked changeup.
Oh, I know. I swung at it a lot of times.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, and I mean, she hides it so well too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I don't know how she does it. I kind of wish she was a year young or older than me so that she would be gone.
She get away, yeah.
Yeah, get away from it, but I can't.
My daughter played against Peyton List.
Oh, so, yeah, from Beaver.
Yeah, so she was the same way. She was like she was a year older than Macy, so she graduated, and Macy had 1 year.
1 year,
not having to deal with her. Okay. So all right. So teammates and team spirit. So this should be fun. With you being a catcher, you kind of are a natural leader on a team. So all right. So if you can give an award to any of your teammates, who would it be and for what?
Anything. Oh, I have no idea. I'd probably give like the person who cheers the most in the dugout to Helena.
Yeah. She sang the national anthem, and I have it. Like I use it sometimes for games.
Really?
Yeah, she sings really good. It was good.
Yeah. She's definitely the most out there in the dugout. She's got glasses and everything on.
Oh yeah,
all the time.
She's got all the props.
Yeah, they're like all hanging from her bag. She has more of that in her bag than actual equipment.
Funny.
Yeah.
Hey, you need that. That helps. That helps get the season going through. You know.
Yeah, she also is a big fan of not yelling, but like getting other people to cheer too.
Holds everyone accountable.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good. All right. So next question. So what's one word your teammates would use to describe you?
Um, I don't know. They'd probably say that I'm depressed in the dugout or something like that. Because after I come in, I don't want to cheer or anything. I just want to sit there and think. So they always call me depressed after I come
Do
back in
you,
the dugout.
so how are you as a player? Like if you strike out or make an error or something, how do you respond to it?
I mean, I definitely take it kind of hard. Like I don't throw my helmet or do anything like that,
Yeah.
or like slam my bat off the ground after it happens. But I definitely like think about it. I don't just immediately move on.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's why they call me depressed because I
Okay.
sit there and think about things that I did wrong or like
Yeah.
things that I even did good. Like I don't know, I just think about it.
Yeah. Hey, and there's, I don't know, sometimes it's okay to do that, but then there's other times where it may impact you. Like you don't take anything onto the
Yeah.
field or anything, right? Are you able to shake it
No,
off? Okay.
yeah, usually the time in between. I mean, for some reason I'm always like the second out and then I'm up next, so you never know what's gonna happen. So I
Yeah.
usually have to throw all my gear on or throw it all off. So usually I don't have time to think about it
Yeah.
because I'm always that person up when there's two outs, always
It
without
always feels
fail.
that way, huh?
Yeah, literally all the time. Like I don't can't remember the time that there isn't me up at two outs.
It's funny.
Yeah, so I'm like running through the dugout with like half of my gear on trying to get it off, or the other
Yeah.
way around trying to get it on.
So how quickly can you get it on?
Not quick at all.
No.
I'm like the last one on the field all the time.
I know I sometimes and some coaches actually time you. Like they I
Yeah,
know
I'd be so
I know
slow.
with baseball they do that a lot, but with it's interesting because I mean you need to get that stuff on as quickly as you
Yeah,
can. You know,
I just can't because usually I have my gloves on or something, so I have to take those off too because I definitely can't put the stuff on with my gloves on.
and
Or like my chest protector strap will get tangled in the back, so I'm like twirling in circles trying to get it like untangled.
and it typically snows in Southside, so your hands are probably frozen.
Yeah, it we always play in the snow for some reason.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So, looking ahead. So, what are your plans after graduation? Do you have any plans to play softball, or do you have other plans?
I mean, I'm not really sure yet. I think it depends on where I go. Because like I was looking at Pitt, and obviously I'm not going to be able to play at Pitt. Like I know that. But if I go to a smaller school that I'd be able to play, I definitely would be interested in that. But I think I have to figure out like what school
School.
I want to go to first.
Yeah.
Like I'm more focused on like finding the right school for me, and then if softball fits, then it fits.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
good.
not like the main. That's like my main choice of like that's not going to determine where I go as
Right.
softball.
So, what are you interested in to study?
I was thinking about like being an anesthesiologist or something like
Uh-huh.
that in the medical field. So I'm not
That would be
100%
tough
sure
to
yet.
play softball doing
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, I can make it work.
Hey,
Maybe.
or it
But
depends on where you go. You never know.
yeah, yeah,
And the other thing too is like a lot of these colleges have like uh, intramural
yeah.
softball. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
you can play, and
Yeah, and
then
yeah,
look, like even if you go to Pitt, they're looking for like bullpen catchers and that kind of thing. So I mean,
yeah,
there's other options out there for you for sure.
yeah, for sure.
But that's good that you are focused on because that's what you go for. You go to college
Yeah,
for an education, not
yeah.
for softball.
Hmm.
All right. So, okay. So for the younger kids that watch this, there's a bunch of kids that watch. It's kind of crazy when I go to the youth games. A lot of them come up to me and they're like, "Hey," they're like big fans and stuff. So we have a nice big young audience. So, what's one piece of advice that you would give the younger players who look up to you?
I'd probably say just never stop because you never know what's possible. Because like my sophomore year, I was struggling to hit the ball, struggling to do all these things. And once I finally like put in the effort, like became a coachable person, I did all these great things this past year. So I'm definitely excited for the year coming because I'm gonna keep putting that to work, keep like working on it and being coachable. So I definitely say just keep working and never stop.
Cool. That's good advice. Yeah, that's actually really important. I mean, you need to be coachable. I mean, that's it's important. You know,
Yeah.
just in life itself too. Like when you go to school, college, and stuff. You know, you need to be coachable.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I remember the exact moment where kind of everything clicked with hitting. I remember it was me and just Maya Ringhoff before school one day at like 6 in the morning. We were hitting, and I remember Mr. Vernos was there, and he was showing me all these things, and for some reason, like something clicked, and all of a sudden I was able to hit like good and not just little dinky balls right out of the infield or ground balls. So
that's cool.
It's definitely nice to have that moment too, like in my head, like I know the moment that it happened.
Yeah, and it gives you confidence, and
for sure.
You'll learn more about how to make in-game adjustments. So
yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so let's wrap up. We have a couple more questions.
Okay.
All right. So if you could have any superpower on the field, what would it be?
Probably be able to throw everybody out when they try to steal or to block every ball. Something like that.
Are you good at blocking?
Yeah, it definitely needs work. Let's just say that.
Well, that's usually that's one of the last things catchers learn how to do. It's
definitely hard. Like I know how to do it. It just is hard for me to recognize when I need to do it.
Okay.
So I'm definitely gonna work on that in the winter for sure. Because like Maya and like some of the other pitchers I've pitched, they have like a drop curve, which usually ends up in the dirt.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's supposed to do. So I made it work last year, but I definitely want to get better at it for sure.
Yeah. And it's one of those things too, just like your hitting experiences. Like when you figure out how to block, you just do it. Don't even thinking about it. It just happens.
Yeah. Like it's not like I'm scared of the ball or anything, but whenever like it's just hard for me to recognize like okay, I have to do it now.
And if you're hesitant, then you're too late.
Yeah, I'm too late. Yeah.
So it's nice that you recognize that, then you can work on it.
Do. Yeah.
Figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So, last question.
Okay.
This is a fill in the blank question. Softball is what?
Very hard, but fun.
It is hard.
We'll do that, yeah. Definitely. Yeah. It's definitely a lot of work, especially trying to like manage school and stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard, but it's so worth it in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you start playing? How old were you?
Oh, since like T-ball.
Okay.
It's been a while, yeah.
Did you always play softball or did you go into baseball a little bit?
Just softball.
Just softball, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you played in the BCFPL, Beaver County Fast Pitch League then for Southside, the youth program?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I used to be the commissioner of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I know all those guys. Like Maya's dad, Jeremy, he used to be involved in all that. And
yeah.
It's good stuff. So, yeah. So it's cool because a lot of you girls now, I remember you playing when you were younger because I coached in that league too. So I got to see some of you play. So it's
that's cool.
Pretty cool to see you guys, especially with you girls starting to graduate and stuff. It's kind of see.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, good timing because we're going to get kicked off here. I don't pay for Zoom, so we only have 40 minutes. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thanks, Karis. I appreciate it. And we'll see you at the fields.
Yeah. Can't wait.
All right.